ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ। ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਮਾਤਾ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਪਿਤਾ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਸੁਆਮੀ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਵਰਾ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਸਖਾ ਅਗਿਆਨ ਪੰਜਨ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਬੰਦਿਪ ਸੋਹਦਰਾ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਦਾਤਾ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਉਪਦੇਸੈ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਮੰਤ ਨਿਰੋਧਰਾ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਸ਼ਾਂਤ ਸਤ ਬੁੱਧ ਮੂਰਤ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਪਾਰਸ ਪਰਸਪਰਾ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਤੀਰਥ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਸਰੋਵਰ, ਗੁਰ ਗਿਆਨ ਮੱਜਨ ਅਪਰੰਪਰਾ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਕਰਤਾ ਸਭ ਪਾਪ ਹਰਤਾ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਪਤਿਤ ਪਵਿੱਤ ਕਰਾ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਆਦ ਜੁਗਾਦ ਜੁਗ ਜੁਗ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਮੰਤ ਹਰ ਜਪ ਉਦਰਾ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਸੰਗਤ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਮੇਲ, ਕਰ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹਮ ਮੂੜ ਪਾਪੀ ਜਿਤ ਲਗ ਤਰਾ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਰ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਨਾਨਕ ਹਰ ਨਮਸਕਰਾ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਸੰਗਤ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਮੇਲ, ਕਰ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹਮ ਮੂੜ ਪਾਪੀ ਜਿਤ ਲਗ ਤਰਾ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਰ, ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਨਾਨਕ ਹਰ ਨਮਸਕਰਾ। ਹਰ ਬੇਅੰਤ ਹਉ ਮਿਤ ਕਰ ਵਰਨੋ, ਕਿਆ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੋਏ ਕੈਸੋ ਰੇ, ਕਰੋ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਆਪਣੇ, ਮੈਂ ਮੂਰਖ ਦੇਹੋ ਉਪਦੇਸੋ ਰੇ, ਮੈਂ ਮੂਰਖ ਕੀ ਕੇਤਕ ਬਾਤ ਹੈ, ਕੋਟ ਪਰਾਧੀ ਤਰਿਆ ਰੇ, ਗੁਰ ਨਾਨਕ ਜਿਨ ਸੁਨਿਆ ਪੇਖਿਆ, ਸੇ ਫਿਰ ਗਰਬਾਸ ਨਾ ਭਰਿਆ ਰੇ, ਗੁਰ ਨਾਨਕ ਜਿਨ ਸੁਨਿਆ ਪੇਖਿਆ, ਸੇ ਫਿਰ ਗਰਬਾਸ ਨਾ ਭਰਿਆ ਰੇ। ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ, ਕਲਯੁਗ ਦੇ ਬੋਹਿਤ ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਦੀ ਆਪ ਜੋਤ ਤੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੈਠੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਆਓ ਫਤਿਹ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਓ ਜੀ। ਕੱਜ ਕੱਜ ਕੀ ਆਖੋ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਆਪਾਂ ਰਹਿਰਾਸ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਰਹਿਰਾਸ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਚੌਪਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਗਏ ਹੈਗੇ। So we're going to keep going through Chaupai Sahib, and last week we got up to when Maharaj says to Vaheguru, they say, with your own hands, more acha nij kar de kariye. With your own hands, na, save me. Sometimes we think nij kar. What is that? Nij kar. Kar means your hands. Nij means your own. Apne haath na manu bachao. Not just with somebody else's. With your own hands. Now, some people say, well, you actually forgot to come yourself. Who are the hands of Vaheguru? This is a good thing to think about for us. The Khalsa, Maharaj says, Khalsa mero mukha hai anga. Khalsa keho sad sad sanga. The Khalsa, they say, Maharaj says, is my mukh ang. It is my main limb. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਅੰਗ ਹੈਗੇ, ਸਰੀਰ ਦੇ 4 ਅੰਗ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ, 2 ਬਾਹਾਂ 2 ਪੈਰ। Maharaj says, ਮੇਰਾ ਮੁੱਖ ਅੰਗ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਹੀ ਹੈਗਾ। So when the Khalsa comes to save us, who should we thank? Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. Because Khalsa is also Guru Gobind Singh Ji's roop. So when we say, with your own hand, who is the hand of Vaheguru? The Khalsa. We're saying, Maharaj, save me. But in a way, when the Sikh is doing this ardas, the Sikh, as a Gur Sikh, is saying, Maharaj, send me your Gur Sikhs to save me. Your Nij Kar, sorry, I say sometimes a Kar by mistake, but Nij Kar, more acha, Nij Kar de kariye. With your hands, save me. Who is the ideally for us, the Gur Sikh? So, in a way, we have to live up to Akal Purukh's own bachan for the Khalsa. We have to live up to that expectation that our Guru has for his Sikhs, to start going out into this world and saving people, to start going out into that world and behaving like God's own fingers. The problem with the current Panth if we look around our panth, is that we've forgotten that we're Guru Gobind Singh's own fingers and hands and toes. We've come to do his job. But we start doing our own job. Apne ghar piche, apne parivar piche, apne piche. We're behind ourselves, and in that way, we end up doing all these things that are actually only about ourselves, but very little to do with our big mission. So sari dunya pali hui hai. The Khalsa has forgotten its own mission as well. So Guru Gobind Singh Ji is reminding us that mission every day in Rehraas Sahib. Every day in Gurbani, every day in Part, they remind us of this mission. The problem happens when people who have got the Sikh Saroop stop reading Bani, or if they're reading Bani, they stop listening to it. It's going in one ear and out the other way. It hasn't stopped in the middle for a bit of vichar. We've really made our mission really low. We went today to Hyde Park to do prachar on Speaker's Corner. Interesting place. Shuru to koi saga nahi utte. But later on, loads of people turned up. We were there till about 3:30. So many people came to find out what are people here to talk about. And then Maharaji Kirpa, we're talking about Sikhi. And it's interesting, not one person was upset about learning about the mission of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. Everybody is so happy listening. So everybody is sitting there smiling, saying, wow, it's so nice, it's so nice, it's so nice. All you could see was nodding heads. Apart from, obviously, there are some people that come there just to argue. There was a couple of Muslims that came there just to argue. After about half an hour, I said to one guy, I said, Bhai Sahab, my Guru says to me, Baad be baad, kahe su na kijay, rasna ram rasayan pijay. My Guru says, don't argue with anybody, koi fayda nahi. Try and drink the Amrit with your tongue. I said, before you turned up, we were having quite a nice discussion and I was feeling that ras of Naam. After you've turned up, it's killed it. So I said, I'll do a benti to you. Do me a favor, do us all a favor. Just please go away. Look at the kirpa of Akal Purakh Vaheguru, chala gaya. Yeah. He understood that he's actually ruining everybody else's rasta, chala gaya. But what is that nijkar? That we are supposed to be that nijkar. Now I was talking to these people about the kirpan, and some of them got a bit upset. They said, what gives you the right to wear a kirpan? I said, well, to be honest, I had the right under British law to carry a kirpan. And I said to him, it's good that we've got kirpans, the Sikhs should have weapons. He says, that's not right. No one should have weapons. I said, the police have weapons. Army has weapons. He goes, yeah, but they're official. I said, well, we're official too. I said, we're not civilians. He goes, what do you mean you're not a civilian? You are definitely a civilian. You're just a normal person. I said, no, we're not. The Khalsa is not a civilian. We have a discipline that is actually stronger than the discipline of the army people. We've got a code of conduct. We've got a rehat maryada, not to take drugs, not to smoke, not to drink, not to mess around outside marriage, to control our lust, anger, pride, greed and attachment. These all make up the code of conduct. And they were like, no. And I was like, yep, we're definitely not civilians. Because Guru Gobind Singh is saying to us, Khalsa Akal Purakh ki Fauj. Look, how can you say that we're civilians? How is a Khalsa a civilian? Guru Gobind is saying you're the army of God. Khalsa Akal Purakh ki Fauj. So I said to him, look, we have the right. I said, let me ask you a question, because you're questioning me on my right to have a shastra. I said, why do the British government let us carry a kirpan? Tusi o daso. Why do they give us this right? He said, well, it's because they're scared of offending you. I said, that's not the reason. They were scared of offending. I said, they've known us for a long time. 150 saal ho gaye. They've known what the Sikhs are like. I said, let me ask you a question. There was once an island in Hong Kong that was full of ammunitions. There was in the British Army, when the British Army the British government owned Hong Kong now, there used to be an island there full of ammunition and munitions and all these things. I said, only Sikhs were allowed to go to the island. No one was allowed to go on the island apart from Sikhs. I said, Sikha di inni laaj hai ki duniya vich hai ki Guru ne aap namaskar karke kehta ki bas sirf tusi itthe sambo. We don't trust anybody else, we trust you. So that teaches you something, innit? What is it about us that lets the British government trust us so much that we can walk around with a weapon and no one else can? So they were like thinking, yeah, what is it about you? I said, let me tell you about us then. Main dasna Sikhi hai ki. Then you understand why it is that people trust the Sikhs. Aj bhi, Sat Sangat ji, aj bhi, when I was talking about Sikhi, everybody asked me, what about now? You talk about in the past, what about now? If we didn't have the examples of today, of the things that we do every day like langar, like when the London riots happen and we guarded the Gurdwara, if you don't have those examples now, we'll have nothing to say. One thing I want to make clear to the youth nowadays, because a lot of youth are sitting here and listening, even online as well. Do not leave Sikhi as something that our grandfathers and our great-grandfathers earned. Make it something that we also lived. ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਿਖਾਈਏ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਵੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਹੈਗੇ ਹਾਂ. We're not here to sit and talk about ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਜਿਹੇ all our ancestors and what they did. We should be making history as well. And there are Sikhs that are making history. We should be supporting them, or we should be trying to become one ourselves. I'm not saying कि ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਆਪਣਾ praise about yourself. No, but we should be doing the things that our gurus told us to do. By doing that, the whole world will say, Tan Guru Nanak. Because that is the hand of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the hand of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj is the Khalsa. So let us show them what our Guru does. More acha, nij karda kariye, sab bairan ko aaj sangariye. Destroy all my enemies today. We're not saying for later, aji. Look, that's like telling you, don't wait for tomorrow what needs to be done today. Do it today. It's like there's an immediacy to what we should be doing as a Khalsa. We should be waiting that one day yaar ho jaoga. We should be trying to do something today. Many times in our Panth, they say, later. The Panth is not ready yet. Well, start to make the Panth ready then. People don't take to an idea straight away. It takes a long time. Last year, when I spoke about the Panj Pyare system in the UK at Hyde Park, many people got surprised, many people got inspired. But the thing was, how do we do it? How do we set up a nationwide Panj Pyare? The problem was, most of the people that were in positions of power, the Guru Sikhs, they all said, can't be done. And most of the people that weren't in position of power, they were saying, please do it. Please do it. We need some leadership. So what's happened is, the people at the front, they've given up hope. And the people that are behind have got all the hope. We need to change that around. We need to bring some of that hope into the leadership as well. It can be done. Guru Sahib is telling us, nothing is being ruined. You can get up now and do something. That's what they're saying here. Sab bairan ko aaj sangariye. Oh, my enemies, destroy them today. Let's get up and do something. Then Maharaj says, Puran hoye hamari asa, tor bhajan ki rahe pyasa. Let me be thirsty for your Simran. Fulfill my desires. What are my main desires? That I stay thirsty for doing your Simran. Even when we're doing the debates, even when we go out and do Langar Seva, even if we go out there and do all the good things in the world, if we lose this, we are nothing. If we lose that thirst of chanting God's name, if we lose that desire to wake up in the morning and do Nitnem and Simran, फिर कोई फायदा नहीं होया. We're not spreading Guru Nanak's Dharam, because Guru Nanak's Dharam is Naam da Dharam. We're not here to convert people, but we are here to jap naam and tell other people jap naam as well. So we must have this thirst for Simran. Many times today in that 3 hours, I felt like starting to do Simran with these people. But it would have been a bit out of their comfort zone to start doing Vaheguru Simran in public. But one day I'm sure the Guru Sikhs out here will do prachar in the streets. Maybe somebody can get with a guitar. Maybe we can bring along a bit of Simran and get them to sing a bit of Simran. Why not? It will happen one day as well. Then Maharaj carries on and say, Tumhe shad koi avar na tyaun, jo bar chahun, so tum te paun. Sevak Sikh hamare tari hai, chun satra hamare mari hai. They say, Maharaj, let me not leave you and remember somebody else. We covered this a little bit already. And save all my Guru Sikhs. Sevak Sikh hamare tari hai. Take all my Sikhs across. Chun satra hamare mari hai. Please kill my enemies. It's an important point to remember that our enemies are not just the physical enemies. It's also the internal enemies. I was reading from Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj in this one Shabad, they do a very interesting analogy. They finish off by saying, you know what, you need to learn, right? Guru Ajay Ji Pasha, Ra Godi, they say a good Sikh spends his time trying to work out what is the real battle. And they finish off the Shabad, they say, Jeet haar ki soji kari, to is kar ki कीमत pari. They go, Jeet haar ki soji pari. Pari means padi, to hui. Jeet and har. They say, what is victory and what is losing, you finally understand. Soji means to understand. Jeet har ki soji kari. You get, kari. You understand what defeat and what victory really is. To is kar ki कीमत pari. Then that person realizes the value of this house. Now, there's two ways of understanding this house. The first is our human body. This kar. We've been given this one chance to experience Waheguru. Kehat Kabir, jeet ke haar. Kabir ji says you got to either win or lose. I know it's a bit rough sometimes to say this, but there's only two options. Either you win and get through, and then Akal Purakh accepts you into the darbar of them, or you have to come back again and you've lost. Today people were asking about reincarnation, and they were saying, have you met anybody who's come back as a pig? I said, every single pig didn't make it last time. He said, Sari har gaye. I said, tell you something else. I'm looking at everybody and myself, and we all lost last time. ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਹਾਰ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਹੈਗੇ ਸਾਸਕ ਜੀ ਮਾਫ ਕਰਨਾ ਸਿਰਫ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪਰਉਪਕਾਰ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਨਾ ਮਹਾਪੁਰਖ ਉਹੀ ਜੀਤ ਗਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਪਿਛਲੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਤੇ ਵਾਪਸ ਆ ਗਏ ਦੂਜੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਰਗੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਰਗੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਹਾਰ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਨੇ we lost last time. That's the reason we're here now. In our past life we lost, we didn't make it. We had the chance to experience Waheguru's Naam, but we didn't make it. This is the time for us to actually go for it. So Maharaj says, To is kar ki कीमत pari. We don't understand the value of this human life. We don't understand what great chance is lying in front of us. So we keep messing about. Even when I look at people, they talk about what can we do for the pant. There's so much one person can do for the pant. One or two people can really change the world. It's possible. Sukha jinnadik Sakhi aayegi hai. People must say, what can two people do? Everybody must say, what can two people do? But two people sat down, they made a list of every single person that was responsible, and they went out there and they brought back the name of the pant. People say, oh, you should be talking about these shaheeds. These are our shaheeds. Shaheedan nu pranam karna chahida hai. How can we say one person can't do anything? Our history, our ardas is full of single people. We've got so many who in our ardas, you know, band kataye, khopli lo haiyan, charkhdi aate chade. Who are these people that we remember every day? Kalle bande sikhe. 2 din, 5, and they did all these things, and we remember them even today. So let no one think you can't do anything. You can do something. And also, let us understand the कीमत of this house. This human life is so valuable. Let's use it for something good. Let's do something even valuable with this life. Let's not behave just like everybody else in this world, trapped in their world of Maya and all these other things. What's the point of that? If we come as a Khalsa, we come as a Gursikh, let's earn it properly. Do something worthy of the name of Khalsa. Guru Gobind Singh says, Khalsa meri jaan ki jaan. Socho Satsang, can somebody say, this is the life of my life? If we look around ourselves nowadays, and we look at our friends, and we look at the people that we think are Gursikhs, kai bari bahut rona aanda hai sun ke. Khalsa meri jaan ki jaan. Think, are we actually the life of Guru Gobind Singh Ji's life? Are we living that way? We have to think about these things, because Guru Gobind Singh saying, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pasha saying, Jeet haar ki soji kari, to is kar ki कीमत pari. Let us understand the value of this human life, and the second value of being born into Sikhi. What is the point of being born into Sikhi and live like everybody else? Let's live like the Khalsa. Even if we burn brightly, even if we burn for a short time, let us burn brightly. So what if we die? Sabne manna. So what? Let us burn brightly while we are alive. And even if we die, chardi kala. We burn at least. Instead of a slow, dull flame that finally has to come back again, let's burn brightly. Whether for a long time or a short time, at least we burn with the Guru's light. So, the कीमत of the house, the second कीमत, Satsang Ji, we talked about this, is the कीमत of the Guru Kar. let us understand the qeemat of Sikhi. When I was out there today doing street prachar, it took a Gora who was not even religious, of any religion. He came and said to me, he said, you know what? I'm surprised. Whatever you said to me today, I've never heard before, because I agree with it all. Sari jaman manzoor hai. If we did prachar like that every week to people, so many people will be aware about Sikhi. But we keep it to ourselves. Because we don't value this kar, the Guru kar. We keep it to ourselves, we don't tell people. Now coming up on the 5th of October is Langar week. Do you know this is the one thing that people are shocked by? They can't believe it. Every Punjabi knows about it. Every Indian knows about it. The rest of the world is just wah wah wah. They just can't believe it that it exists. Why don't we tell the world about Langar? So from the 5th to 11th of October, we're going to be telling the whole world about Langar for 1 week. But what the funny thing is, they all assume it's only for a week. जब आप करते हैं ना, वो कहते हैं हाँ हफ्ते वास्ते खाओगे उसके बाद नहीं खाना. We have to tell them, नहीं, Langar is all the time. It's just we're telling you. खास करके we're making an effort, विशेष तौर पे, just to tell you what is happening in this, what happens every day. So we should, and you see in this, when we're going to get the posters up outside the Gurdwara, we should try, all of us, to bring 1 or 2 people that week to the Gurdwara who don't know about Langar, even at your workplace. I'm sure somebody will be interested. Say, look, it's Langar week. I'd like to have an open invitation to anybody in my workplace to come with me and have Langar. They'll say, what's the catch? You say there's no catch. I'm not trying to convert you. Give them a leaflet. We made a special Langar week leaflet. Give them that and say, come and have Langar at the Gurdwara. And just experience it. Because you won't believe it until I show it to you. They won't believe it. When they come here and see people, then they go, wow, it's true, you know. Every day, Langar, chalda hai. So, let's try and do that. Let's tell the world about ourselves. Then Maharaj says after that, they say, kill my enemies yourself. And chun tustra hamare mari. Kill my enemies. And the enemies he talked about are also Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Mohankar. And that is the victory we want to achieve. The Jeet Har. When we win against our enemies of Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Mohankar, then also we will have won. It's not just the outer enemies, it's the inner enemies as well. Then Maharaj says, आप हाथ दे मुझे उबरिए मरण काल का त्रास निबरिए हु जो सदा हमारे पच्छा श्री अस्तुज जू करियो अच्छा. Maharaj says, आप हाथ दे. तुसी आपे ना, yourself, give me your hand, मुझे उबरिए. Save me. Ubar means to save. And they say, maran kal ka tras nivariye. Maran kal, maran means to die. Kal means that time. That time of my death. Maran kal ka tras. Tras means fear. Take away the fear. Nivariye means to take away. Take away the fear of my time of death. Sasingh, a shahidi dekho. All shahidi is a guaranteed death. But we all got guaranteed death. But some people just die for the right reasons. Other people just die in their house, surrounded by family. Maran kal ka tras nivariye. We're all scared of the time of death. Maharaj says, take away that fear of my death. This is a warrior poet. When we talk about this, I talk about Shahidi. People might thinking, yaar tu Benti Katha kar, why you keep talking about 1984 and Shahidiyan? Sasangi, this is what got us to do these things. This Benti Chaupai part is what the good Sikhs would be jumping before they went out for their Shahidiyan. This is the thing they would do every day, twice a day. Why? Because this gives us that warrior spirit. And a warrior knows death will come. Armed person, normal person, would try and avoid thinking about death. Guru Gobind Singh Ji makes every Sikh every day face death and then say, take away my fear of death. Because we all got fear. We always think, what's going to happen afterwards? Leave that to Vaheguru. Maharaj says, so karta chinta kare jin upaya jag. The guy, the Vaheguru that made the whole world, the creator, let him worry about what happens after you go. Go brightly. Shine at the Khalsa and go brightly. Don't worry about everything else. Maharaj says that what we should do is Maran kal ka tras nivariye, and then even if the death is coming towards us, what Benti will we do? Because all this is Chaupai, that means that it's in 4 lines. The 3rd line Maharaj says, Hu jo sada hamare pacha. Hu jo means you make you be. Hu jo sada hamare pacha. Ho jao ji. Hu jo becomes that. Hamare pacha. Pacha means support her, become my help. Sri astuj. You are the supreme astuj, the kirpan. You have on your flag a kirpan, astuj. Tuja means your flag, and as means as a shastra. On your flag there is a kirpan. Hu jasada ju, Sri astuj ju. Ju means ji, just a different dialect. Hum kariyo racha. You protect me. The Sikh is saying, on the one side he's saying, take away my fear of death. At the same time he's saying, and help me and support me. Save me. Now, obviously shahidi means death. But after shahidi, come and save me then as well. Don't leave me there. On that last moment of my death. Now, why is that important? Maran kal ka tras nevariye. When we have fear, we think about the things that we love the most. But Maharaj says in Bani, Antakal. They start talking about that last time of our death. They say, Antakal jo Lakshmi simre, aisi chinta mehje mare. Fir, Sarap jon val val autare. Bhagat Lochan ji says, at the last moment of your death, if you think about money, you come back as a snake again and again and again. Somebody asked me today, what can a pig do? They talk about reincarnation. They say, what's the point of a pig's life? How can a pig be good pig and go up to become a human being? I said, you misunderstand the concept. It's not that the pig is trying to be a good pig to get up. The pig has to suffer the life of a pig. Why? Because Maharaj says, Antakal jo ladke simre, aisi chinta mehje mare, sukar jon val val autare. The last time of your death, if you think about your children, because you've got moha, you've got attachment, and last moment we think about that, what comes to us? We come back as a pig. Why pig? Because a pig had loads of children. He wanted children, loves children. Now the pig, every year is having 10, 12 children. A litter of piglets all the time. Maharaj is giving us what we ask for. We ask for children, we get given so many children. Over a lifetime, pigs are going to have hundreds of children. Huh? That's what more gets us. When Maharaj finishes off that Shabad, they talk about if you think about money, you come back as a snake. If you think about children, you come back as a pig. If you think about women, you come back as a prostitute. Right? If you think about houses, you come back as a ghost, because you come back in. But then they say, Antaka Narayan Simre, Aisi Chinta Mehje Mare. If at the last moment of our life we think about Narayan, about Vaheguru, Maharaj says, Badit Talochan Te Nar Mukta, Pitambar Va Ke Hriday Basai. Talochan says, for sure, he says, for sure that person will get mukti. Badit Talochan Te Nar Mukta, Pitambar Va Ke Hriday Basai. That person has got God in their heart. So Guru Gobind is telling us, don't fear your last moment of your death, but at that point, Maharaj, do me a favor, be my supporter and come and save me. At the last moment of our death, whether we think about Vaheguru or we think about Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, asi bach gaye. The thing to remember is that if you think about Vaheguru, we get saved. If you think about Guru Gobind Singh Ji, we get saved. But here's the thing. The mind will do what it's usually doing. The mind is a creature of habit. If you normally think about money, women, houses, children, that is what you will think about at that moment of time. So how do you train your mind to ask for the right thing? You train it every day. Every day train it to ask for the right thing, and then on that last moment of it's going to come for all of us, we won't ask for the wrong thing, we'll ask for the right thing. We say, Vaheguru, tusi bacha lo. No one else. Then Maharaj carries on, they go, Rakh leho mohe rakhan hare, Sahib Sant Sahay Pyare, Deen Band Dushtan Ke Hanta, Tum ho Puri Chatur Das Kanta. Say, Vaheguru, Rakh leho mohe rakhan hare. Oh, Vaheguru, you are my protector. Rakhe rakhan har, aap varin. Save me, you are the protector, so save me. And then Sahib Sant Sahay Pyare. You are my master, you are my sant, you are my saint, you are everything to me. Sahay Pyare. You are my beloved, stay by my side. Gur mere sang, sada hai nale. Said, Maharaj, stay with me all the time. And then they say, Deen Band. dushtan ke hanta. Deen means the poor people. Band means the one that supports. Deen band, dushtan ke hanta. You're the friend, the supporter of the poor, and you are the killer of the tyrants. Dushtan ke hanta. Dusht means the people that we've come to destroy. Now if Guru Gobind Singh Ji is saying that, Waheguru, you are Deen Band, Dushtan ke hanta, you are the supporter of the poor, the help of the friend of the poor, and you're the destroyer of the tyrants, so what is the Khalsa? Jura kam Waheguru da na, ohi kam Khalsa da hega. We are supposed to be Deen Band. We are supposed to be Dushtan ke hanta, destroyer of the enemies. Maybe every year the Khalsa could do a tally. How many enemies, how many bad guys did we kill this year? How many have we got killed this year? I wonder. Probably not many. This is the sad part, isn't it? People are saying, why have you got this Shastra? If we started to do the things that the Shastra is meant for, people will say, don't just carry kirpan, banduk bhi chuk lo. If we start doing the right things, the world will give us weapons. The world is yet to see an army like the Khalsa. When the Khalsa stands up and does what it's meant to do, reading this part, this is where the energy is going to come from for that. This is where the power is going to come from. From this Dasambani, who will be saying those words, in the future, there will be bad guys worried about the Khalsa coming for them. Hoega. The time is not here yet, but it will come. And the Singhs that go out and fight, they'll be saying these words and they'll be saying, Deen Band. People will say, Waqai Khalsa Deen Band hai. And then they'll say, Dushtan ki hanta. And people say, Waqai Khalsa Dushtan ki hanta hai. Really, the Khalsa is the destroyer of the enemies, and the Khalsa is the helper of the poor. Nowadays, they know us as Deen Band. Not even so much, but a little bit. But agge, hor bhi aana. Sometimes I look around and I think we're just waiting for the Khalsa to come. We're not here yet. We're still waiting. Maharaj Kirpa Kare, the Panth will wake up and realize its destiny, because we are meant to be that Khalsa. We don't have to wait for anybody else. This is for us, Sikhi Sadi Hagi. Then Maharaj carries on, they say, Tum ho puri chatur das kanta. What does that mean? You are the Kant. Kant means the master of what? Chaturdas. Chaturdas means the 14. Puri means the worlds. You are the master of the 14 worlds. Now this 14 worlds doesn't mean that we believe in 14 worlds. Today, there was a Musliman, kept trying to catch me out. He brought along a copy of the Guru Granth Sahib Ji on his laptop, and he kept bringing out quotes. And he brought out this quote that Guru Nanak Ji is telling the Musliman how to be a good Musliman. And he goes, if your Guru is telling a Muslim to be a Muslim, why don't you listen to your Guru and become a Muslim and become a good Muslim? I said, he's telling that for the Muslims, bro. Find out what he says to the Sikhs. What's the point of thinking? Like, you know, if two people come to a doctor, one's fat, one's thin. The fat guy's going to get told, don't eat so much, exercise more. The guy who's a bit too thin is going to get told, don't exercise so much, eat more. Because the Vaid, the doctor, only pataya what disease you've got and what you need. So Guru Maharaj is telling a Musliman, because the Musliman is not going to change his religion. He's not going to change. So they're saying, if you want to remain a Muslim, the kind of Muslim you should be is like this. Upadesh Chavarna Kosa. They say Upadesh for everybody. Everybody can take the Upadesh of the Guru. Whether a Sikh or a Hindu or a Muslim, they can learn from the Guru. But then listen to what the Guru says to the Sikh. You know? If you read that, then you understand what Guruji wants from a Sikh. You know? And Gur Satgur ka jo Sikh akhaye so palke uth har naam te aave. Guru doesn't say to somebody who says, call yourself a Muslim, you should wake up in the morning and do Naam Japa, and say to a Sikh. And then they also say, in Kaljug, the highest thing is Naam. Uche upar ucha Naam. So the Naam is the highest thing. But some people will not listen. They won't change their faith. They won't understand what Guru Sahib is. So you might as well give them a little bit of advice that will help them. Somebody who's dayalu, not a doctor who wants to look after you. You know, like for example, Bhoomia Chor. Bhoomia Chor was not going to stop stealing. When he came to meet Guru Maharaj, Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, Bhoomia Chor was not going to stop stealing. Chori si. So Guru said, okay. But when they asked him, Bhoomia Chor, what do you do? Of his name was a Bhoomia Chor. He said, what do you do, Bhoomia? He goes, I'm a thief. Bhoomia Chor was not scared of telling the truth. Wo sach bolne vich theek sega. So Maharaj said, okay, Bhoomia Chor, you speak the truth. I like that about you. We're going to give you something that helps you, even though you're a thief. What did they say? They said, Bhoomia Chor, do not lie. Tell the truth. Don't do loon harami. If you steal from somebody, don't. And greed di maar nahi karni. Don't, because if you get some poor people to get beaten up. So Bhoomia Chor goes to rob the king. When he goes there, they ask him, what are you doing here? Why you come here to the gates? He goes, I'm a thief, I've come to steal. There's no thief that tells you he's a thief. He must be joking. He must be a joker. Let him in. So they let him in. He speaks the truth. He listens to the 3 bachans of the Guru and he goes in. And if Maharaj had said to him, Bhoomia Chor, you're not to steal anymore, it wouldn't have worked. Same with the Muslim, they told him, be a good Muslim, but be this kind of a Muslim. Anyway, Bhoomia Chor goes forward. Then he steals everything, puts it in a bag. He's about to go. He gets a bit hungry. He picks up an apple and he bites it. And he goes, oh, now what have I done? I've eaten from the king. Now I can't steal from him. Loon harami means stealing from, taking from somebody that you've eaten from. Uda loon khaya, hon tusi nahi harami karni. So he put it all down and walked off. Sab kuch chad ke chala gaya. Now when he goes back, the next day the king comes down and sees all of his utensils, gold stuff lying in a bag with an apple that's been half eaten. He goes, ek hi ho gaya. Chor aaya si. They check everything, nothing's been stolen. He gets a bit confused. He goes, labbo banda keda sega. They get all the thieves in the area, they round them all up and they start beating them. Say, who was in the king's house last night trying to steal? So, Bhoomia Chor finds out that the king is beating up poor people, Garib, because they were not guilty, he was guilty. And he says, oh, my Guru said, ki tusi Garib di maar nahi karani. Don't get poor people to get beaten up. So he goes up to the king, he goes, I was a Chor. Dekho, sach bol rahe hai. He goes, I was a Chor. He goes, okay, that's the first time a Chor came up to admit to it. They said, okay, how do I know you're the Chor? He goes, I left an apple behind, half eaten. He goes, haan, tu hi hai. But the king says, hold on, why did you leave the apple and all that gold? You came into my house, you started stealing everything, leave it all behind. He goes, well, Enja, my Guru told me that you can steal, but you must follow these 3 rules. I ate the apple and I realized I can't steal from you, so I left it behind. He goes, you love your Guru so much, you do whatever he says. He goes, they're very simple rules, 3 rules, what's hard about that? And he goes, okay, who's your Guru? He goes, my Guru said, is Guru Nanak Dev Ji. He goes, why did you come and admit to this? He goes, my Guru said, don't do Garib di maar. So dekho, har ek insaan na, vakra upadesh kai wari mil janda hai. Because the doctor, he gives you the medicine that will make it work for you. And here, Baba Na Tan Guru Nanak Ji Maharaj is looking at the Muslim and says, you're never going to leave Islam. You're going to stay you are. When I was there today, we were arguing, they were not interested in listening. So I had to say to him, please, Benti, ja yaar. Take it somewhere else. I'm not interested. Mera sir kha rahe tu. Yeah? He left. So in the same way, Guru Maharaj is seeing these people. If a Muslim came to Guru Maharaj and he said, Maharaj, I don't want to become a Sikh, but I want to take some advice from you. You give to everybody, give me some advice as well. Maharaj says those words. They say, become a Muslim like this. And this is what we should be telling people. Our Guru is so great. There's nothing sad about telling people advice that helps them. A doctor is supposed to do that. Jagat Guru, as our Guru is Jagat Guru. Kyunki Maharaj says, Tum ho puri chaturdas kanta. You're the Lord of the whole world. We don't believe in 14 worlds, 7 heavens and 7 hells. We don't believe in that. But Maharaj is using this expression here to talk about the whole world. But they just use this phrase chaturdas. That doesn't mean it's true. So you mustn't take something in Bani out of context. Take it in the context of the whole thing. Otherwise, you start taking random lines that this guy was taking and saying, you should become a Muslim. But it wasn't true. So Maharaj says, no. Because obviously, what's the other line? Patala patalak. Agasa agas. Ithe lak agas ho gaye, lak patal ho gaye. Utte Maharaj gaye 14 hai gaye sir. That doesn't make any sense, right? So what it means is, it's just a phrase to refer to the world. But actually Maharaj is saying, patala patalak agasa agas. There's hundreds of thousands of heavens and hundreds of thousands of hells. So Maharaj says, Kal pae Brahma bapatara, Kal pae Sivju avatara, Kal pae kar bisan prakasa, Sakal kal ka kiya tamasa. Maharaj says, Kal pae. Comes up many times. What does that mean? By a Kal Purukh's hukum. Kal pae. He put it by his hukum, ode hukum anusar ki hoya. Kal is who? Mahakal, ai Vaheguru. Kal pae. By his hukum came Brahma Bapatara. First came hukum that Brahma tu banja and you start making the world. So first he came. Then Kal Pai Sivju Avtara. Then by Waheguru's hukum, then Shivji came as well. So all these people have jobs, but who is the one in charge? The one. He's the one in charge. People get confused. Then they say Kal Pai Kar Bisan Prakasa. By Kal Puruk's hukum, then Bishan, meaning Vishnu, was created. Prakasa. He came into being. Because he wasn't born from anybody, he was created, but by Waheguru's hukum. So don't get confused by these three. They may exist, but who is the one that made them? Mahakal, Kal Pai. The great Waheguru. Why do they use this word Kal? Death. The killer of everybody. Mahakal. He's the one who made them. They all died. Mara says in Bani, oh bhi mar gaye. Akal Purakh says everybody died, but Waheguru did not die. Oh Akal hai. Mara says, Sakal Akal ka kiya tamasa. All of this, Sakal means all of this is Kal's play, tamasha. This is to play a big show by Waheguru. Waheguru didn't need to make this world, but they wanted to. It's their desire that things are, so things became. When they want to finish it, they'll finish it. The thing to understand is, if everybody was made by Waheguru's hukum, then we were also made by Waheguru's hukum. And in which case, what are we here for? We know that Brahma is here to create, Shivji is here to destroy, Vishnu is here to give. What are we here for? This is the question that we need to really think about. What is the purpose of my life? Is it just khana, pina, sona, all these things? Or are we thinking about something bigger? Visar gaya hai marna. We've forgotten about death. So we are here to actually merge with Waheguru. And you know these beings, just because sometimes people, especially uneducated Sikhs, I'll say it's a bit of a misnomer, hai na? Ek paase Sikh student, ek paase uneducated. It's like uneducated student, but there are many Sikhs nowadays that aren't very aware of what Bani is saying. When you read Guru Gobind Singh Ji's Bani, they talk about Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh quite a lot. When someone reads Chandi Diwar, Guru Sahib talks about them as well. But they get a bit confused. Why is Guru Gobind talking about Vishnu Avatar? Why are they talking about Chaupai Avatar of Vishnu? Remember these lines when we just read them. Kal Pae Kar Bisan Prakasa. By Kal Purukh Hukum was he created. In Chandi Diwar, Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj starts saying, Prithme Khanda Saj Kya. Jin sab se saro paya. Brahma Bisan Mehes Saj. Kudrati da kher rachaye banaya. Sindh Parvat Bedni bin Thamma Gagan Rahaya. Sirje Dane Devte tin andar baad rachaya. Tehi Durga Saj Kya. Daita da Nas Karaya. Taito hi Balaram le. Narbana Dehsar Kaya. Taito hi Bal Krishna le. कंस के सी पकड़ गिराया बड़े बड़े मुन देवते कई जुग तिनी तन ताया किन्नी तेरा अंत ना पाया. All these beings have come and gone. They got their power from Waheguru, but no one has realized your ant. Kinni tera ant na paya. So what are they talking about? Waheguru is infinite. Be very clear. Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj might be talking about these beings, but they don't mean we worship them. They say in their Bani again and again and again, I believe in you only, Waheguru. It's all a game of Waheguru. And Maharaj says then, Javan Kal Jogi Siv Kiyo, Bedraj Brahma Juthiyo, Javan Kal Sab Lok Savara, Namaskar hai tahe hamara. Look, the next line again is repeating what we just talked about. Maharaj said Javan Kal. Javan means Ohi, that Kal. That Waheguru, that creator, that destroyer, Javanakal, Jogi, Sivkiyo. He is the one who made Shiva, who's a yogi. Now when you see Shiva, he's covered in blue. Why is he blue? Because he's a yogi. All the yogis follow Shiva, Shivji. They have those things around their neck, the Rudra, and he has his hair in jata, in dreadlocks. So he's actually a yogi. So Maharaj says that here, ki Javanakal, Jogi, Sivkiyo. That yogi who is Sivji, he was created by Waheguru. Then, Bedraj Brahma Jyotiyo. Why is Bedraj? Bedraj is Brahma. He made the Vedas. If you don't know, inside Hindu tradition, they say that Brahma is the one who gave the Vedas. Yeah? Brahm Gyan, utthe aanda. The Brahm Gyan Vedas it comes from that idea that he's the one who's giving that gyan. So, Bedraj Brahma Jyothiyo. You also create that same Kal Vaheguru. He created that Raja, the king of the Vedas. He made him. Javan Kal Sab Lok Savara. That same Kal Vaheguru who made both Shivji and Brahma. He made the whole world Savarta. He made it all beautiful. Javan Kal Sab Lok Savara. Lok means all the worlds, and Savara means to make beautiful. Amaris Namaskar hai tahe hamara. That is the one that Guru Gobind Singh Ji bows to. That Kal who made all these beings. That is who we worship. There is no need for us to get confused about who do we worship. We worship that Kal who created everybody and everything. Then Maharaj carries on, they saying, Javan Kal hai tahe. Namaskar hai tahe. Namaskar we know means to bow, to pranam. The Maharaj carries on, they go, Javan Kal sab jagat banayo, dev da jachan upjayo, ad ant ek avatara, soi guru samjheho hamara. Maharaj says, now listen again, Javan Kal, that Kal sab jagat banayo. He made the whole world. Jagat means the world. Dev dat jachan upjayo. He made the Dev, not the angels, but like the demigods. He made demigods. Also that, the demons, he made them as well. Then Maharaj says, Jachan. Now Jachan means the yakshas. Yakshas comes from like the idea of nature spirits. So fairies and all these things that live in the spirit world. Now some people say, hold on mate, there's none of these things around. The thing is, just to quote a bit of Shakespeare here, Shakespeare says there's more things in the world than what we realize. Yeah. Now, the thing is, these beings, they all exist. But they don't matter to us. Because we go to their creator. It's like you walk into a shop, right? And the guy says, no, you can't have a refund. Any sensible person goes, I want a refund. He goes, no. He goes, bring your manager. Bring me your boss. I want to talk to him. Now, when the boss agrees, the banda's got no chance. He has to listen to the boss. In the same way, Guru Gobind Singh is saying, go to the boss of all these people. The one who made all of them, go to him. Why do you want the doorman to let you in? Why do you get the guy that owns the place to let you in? Yeah? The Lord of them all, Chaturdas Kanta. Let's go to him straight. Maharaj says, Javan ka sab jagat banayo, dev da jachan upajayo, ad ant eke avatara. From the beginning, from the ad and to the ant, there's only been one avatar of him. Eke avatara. There's only been one being that came with all the powers of Vaheguru from the beginning to the end. There's only been this one being. Who is that one being with all the powers? Soi Guru samjheho hamara. My Guru. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji Vadiyai is being done here. The Guru is the ultimate avatar of Vaheguru. Of all the beings that have come upon earth, when we were doing Prachar there today, they kept trying to get me to say that Guruji was not just an avatar of Vaheguru. They kept saying, no, come on. He came later. Said no. He came later because everybody else tried their bit and they messed it up. The point is, we do believe that our Guru is a Nirmal avatar of Vaheguru. We believe that he is the being who is come with all of God's power. And when he speaks, the same as God speaking. There is no difference. If Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj is saying something, for us it is the same as God saying that to you. You don't have to say, oh Maharaj, thank you for that, but what does God think? What Guruji thinks is what God thinks. That is Akal Purakh De Bachan. Don't be in any doubt about Gurbani. For us, Gurbani is revelation. For us, Gurbani is exactly what God wants us to know. Now, other people, they got different messages. The Muslims, they've got the Quran. We don't go and criticize the Quran. We don't do that. Guru Sahib says in Bani, Ved Kateb Kaho Mat Chuthe. Chuthe Sena Bichare. Don't call them false. The people who don't think about them are false. But that does not mean that we have to start following the Ved and the Kateb. Maharaj says, Avo Sikh Satguru ke pyareo Gavo Sachi Bani. And just to confirm what Bani is, they say, Bani ta gavo Guru keri Bani a Sir Bani. The Bani that is on top of all other Banis. Gurbani in this world is the Bani on top of all other Banis. So for us to say to anybody that we believe in Guru Granth Sahib to be the absolute word of God is the truth, But that does not mean that we have to go point a finger and say, your Quran is false, I'll throw it on the ground. We don't do that. We respect everybody, but still we have complete dirta and nishcha on our Guru. We do not break our faith in our Guru. We keep our faith that our Guru is the complete avatar of Vaheguru. Aad ant eke avatara, soi Guru samjhiyo hamara. Not tumhara, hamara. The Sikhs are reading this, right? Sikh pad rahe hai ye paath nu. Te appa kavange na, sade vaste. We'll say these words for ourselves. We don't say to other people, he is your Guru, you should be following him as well. No, no, no. Our Guru, we accept him to be this. Then Maharaj carries on, they say, Namaskar tis hi ko hamari, sakal praja jin aap savari, sivkan ko siv gun sukh diyo, satrun ko pal mo bad kiyo. Now, Maharaj says, I bow to that one alone. Namaskar tis hi ko hamari. This he is like almost one word. Only that one person. I only bow to my Guru. Satsanga ji, maaf karna. Nowadays the Sikhs have started to go everywhere matha take. We talked about this many times. As a Sikh, we are forbidden from matha taking to anybody else apart from our Guru. Now, when it comes to a Mahapurukh, it's not the same thing. I'm not saying that we should go and matha take to Mahapurukhs. What I'm saying is, when a Sikh matha takes to a Mahapurukh, it doesn't mean they left their Guru. All it means is they recognize that the Guru's light is shining in this person. But when we go and bow down to an idol, when we go bow down to a picture, when we go bow down to Sufi Sheikh's grave, we're breaking away from Sikhi. Because this is what is not allowed for us. Okay? So stay strong in your faith. Maharaj says, Namaskar tis hi ko hamari. If someone says to you, why don't you go and work? What's wrong with that? God's Vaheguru sare paase hai. God's everywhere. Why not bow to a stone? We say no. Namaskar tis hi ko hamari. Our bow, our matha take is only here, nowhere else. Namaskar tis hi ko hamari, sakal prajajin aap savari. The Lord of the world, Akal Purukh own light, who has made the whole world. He is sakal praja. Praja actually means the people of the world. It means like ek raja hunda, ek parja hunda. Parja means the people that are the population, and the Raja is the king. So Maharaj says, Sakal Praja. All the people of the world, the average sab jin aap savari, he's beautified them himself. They say, Sivkan ko sivgun sukh diyo. Sivkan. Sivkan comes from the word sevak. He looks, Sivkan ko, for those people that are his servants, his Gursikhs, Maharaj says, Sivgun sukh diyo. Sivgun. What does Sivgun mean? Siv is like the idea of holy things. Like Dehe Shiva Varmoe hai. Holy things. Sivgun means godly qualities. It doesn't mean Shiva de gun. So we become like a Vijjata and start putting dust all over ourselves. No. Sivgun here refers to godly qualities. Maharaj says, you give your sevaks into good qualities. You give them those right qualities that they need. Sivkan ko Sivgun sukh diyo. What happens when they get those guns? They get sukh as well. When you become a nice person, compassionate, sharing, caring, religious, humble, you will automatically get sukh. How? Maharaj says, Sukhi basai maskiniya, aapne var tale, bade bade ahankariya, nanak garb gale. They say, the person who is very humble, automatically live very happily. Sukhi basai maskiniya. And then, what does he do? Aapne var tale, lowers himself down. This is look, we're talking about these qualities. You look at this quote, you say, what's humbleness got to do with it? Maharaj says, Mittatani vi nanaka gun changiyaya tat. The essence of all goodness comes from these two things. Speaking mittha, speaking sweetly, and being humble. Essence of all goodness. So Maharaj says here, Sivkan ko Sivgun sukh diyo. The happiness of those qualities. And it says, Satran ko palamo bad kiyo. Satran means our enemies. And our enemies you destroy when? Bad means to destroy. Maharaj says you destroy them in a pal. Pal means in just an instant. In one instant you destroy all my enemies. I'm going to give you a little example of this. Let's say you're being attacked by Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar. These are our enemies as well. Just talked about that earlier. Jeet and Har. If at that moment in time, you hold on to Guru's charan, start doing ardas. When I say, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, you start saying, grabbing onto his feet in your mind, say, Guru Sahib, Kirpa Karo, Kirpa Karo, Kirpa Karo, Kirpa Karo. You start saying, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. You know, sometimes within 1 second, you don't even think about that thing anymore. It's gone. One thing to understand, He really can help us in the worst of times. But we don't reach out to Him enough. I know in my life, I've been in some real terrible lows. And I've said, what do I do here, Maharaj? What can I do? And then I've turned to Vaheguru, and He's done everything that was needed to be done. You don't have to ask for anything. I heard a story. There were some people that were so badly injured, people thought they were going to die, 80% chance of them dying. Ik ardas kiti, they theek ho gaye. Why do we wait so long before doing ardas? The Guru is telling us ardas, the biggest weapon of the Sikh, but sadhe ch bharosa nahi hunda. Sometimes we don't believe it's possible. We don't believe in Him. Now it may be that it is our time, we have to go anyway. But it may be, if we do ardas, then He will say, this is my servant now. Because only a servant can do ardas, Sangaji. Just to go back to the meaning of the word ardas, in case we didn't know, ar comes from the word arz. Arz means a request. And das means servant. Arz of a das, a servant's request, that is an ardas. The whole of Benti Chaupai is an ardas. If we start to become His servant, then why won't He look after us? Das Jan Kar Kirpa Karo Mohe. Do kirpa upon me and know me as your servant. So we are His servants. Hamare Sivkan ko, Sivgun Sukh diyo Satran ko, Palamo Bad kiyo. In 1 second He can destroy our enemies. Then Maharaj says, Kat kat ke antar ki janat, Pale bure ki peer pachanat, Chinti te kunchar asthula, Sapar kripa drist kar phula. Maharaj says, Kat kat. In every single heart, Kat kat ke antar ki janat. Antar means inside, janat means to know. He says from every single heart, you know the inside. Today, when I was doing Sheet Prachar, I said to the guys, I said, oh Sangat se ye the, no Sangat, but they were listening anyway, chalo, Sangati kaisa dehegi. And I said, God judges you upon your actions, your words and your thoughts. Man bach karam. Tinno cheezan di honi judgment. We get judged on all three, our thoughts, our words and our actions. He goes, oh, what's God got to worry about your thoughts? What does He care? Onnu ki parwah. Why does He care about your thoughts? I said to him, because this guy was being a bit annoying, the Muslim guy, I said, what if you gave this guy a slap? I said, if you gave him a slap, even then, your intention would matter. He goes, why? I said, well, what if he was having a fit and you were giving him a slap to wake him up? That would be a good intention. If you were his father and he was a child and he was being naughty and you gave him a slap, that doesn't mean you're angry with him, it's because you want him to learn something. So, vakraya. And if you're his enemy and you slap him, it's a different thing. So the same action, the same one action, changes its value and its reckoning in our estimation when we think about the intention behind it and what the words that were said with it. If you said, right, and like you said some gal, then it's a different meaning to if you said, oh mere, and you gave a slap anyway. Or Jagja, and you woke him up. See? So the words and the thoughts do matter, and they always matter. Sometimes these real examples, they can sort of make people think, yeah. Or let's say that guy didn't want to accept it, but everybody else around him said, yeah, of course, that makes sense. So some people don't want to listen, so you just ignore them. Mara says that, kat kat ke antar ki janat. You know my inside. You know everybody's inside. Pale bure ki peer pachanat. Peer means pain. Pala means good. Bura means bad. So you know the pain of the good and the bad. Peer pachanat. You recognize the pain of everybody. Now, some people look at someone who's rich and they go, wow, he must have no pain. Go and look in that heart. You might not know how much pain there is. Look at Robin Williams. So rich, so loved by so many people, killed himself. So, Akal Purakh knows, Pale bure ki peer pachanat. He knows the pain inside the good and the bad. Some bad people are really upset about being bad. Some people who are good, who seem to have nice actions, are dying to do bad things. Somebody's really dukhi, has hit rock bottom and wants to change their life. Somebody else seems at top of the world. Maharaj says, ki jhoothe andro jhoothe paij bahar duniya andar phail 8 teerath ne je na veh utre nahi mail. They go, there's people that are andro jhoothe, fake from inside, but outside they got a lot of respect. They got it all over the world. Probably find some of us on YouTube. Maharaj says, you see these people everywhere, they're fakers. But Maharaj says, even they wash 100,000 times, they will not become pure. Maharaj knows the pain of the good and the bad. Somebody from the outside might be bad, but inside they might be good. Somebody from the outside might be good, but the inside they might be bad. So he knows the inside. And Maharaj says, Chinti te kuncharya sthula. Chinti means an ant. Kunchar asthula means the elephant. Kunchar is elephant. Asthul just means big, like physical, a physically massive elephant. Maharaj says, Chinti te kunchar asthula, sab par kirpa drist kar pula. He gives to the small and the big. One thing to understand is, the big people, they got given, and the low people got given. But they all got given. If you're sitting amongst a group of people, and everybody's being given by the same one God, who should we ask from? Eko data mangiye. Ask from the one giver. Don't go to other people and ask. Go straight to Vaheguru. That's what Maharaj says here. And then, sab par kirpa drist kar phula. Phula, we said, is like, jira phul janda hai na? But also it's like a flower. So he blossoms by giving kirpa to other people. Sab par kirpa drist kar phula. When he sees that his kirpa drishti means his eyes, his eyesight. When his glance of grace falls upon us, he himself enjoys doing kirpa. It's not that he just wants to do kirpa and he's not enjoying it. Maharaj Akal Purakh loves to see that when they do kirpa upon somebody, how that person blossoms forth and how they enjoy giving kirpa as well. So actually, they're waiting for us to come to him. Akal Purakh is waiting with this massive bounty for all of us. All they want is we turn to him and ask for it. But we, because of our sort of ego, and we think, nah, there's nothing there, or we think I'm not worthy of it, we don't grab it off him. I've seen many people in the last 3-4 years doing prachar. Some of them have really excelled. They've come into Sikhi and they're running at full pace. They're really growing. Other people are still stuck on the same place. Why is that? One person is begging, taking and growing. The other person hasn't even started taking from the Guru yet. They're still listening, but they're not really got involved with the game of love yet. So for us, he says, Sab par kirpa drist kar phula. He's happy and he blossoms when he does kirpa upon us. Then Maharaj says, Santan dukh paaye te dukhi, sukh paaye sadhun ke sukhi, ek ki peer pachhana, kat kat ke pat pat ki jana. Maharaj says, oh Vaheguru, you actually get sad when your saints get sad. Santan dukh paaye te dukhi. Now obviously, on one side, we know that Akal Purakh is always in vigas. You're always veparvah. But at the same time, they do, like a mother and father, get a little bit sad when we make the wrong choices. It's not they don't want to give to us, we don't take. When we don't take, we get dukhi. When we get dukhi, Akal Purakh says, oh, shame he didn't just turn to me and take it from me. I was waiting when they mangeni, didn't ask. He's willing to give us everything, but it's up to us to take it. Santan dukh paaye te dukhi. But then sukh paaye sadhun ke sukhi. What is that sukh? Sukh of Naam. The blessings of Naam, when we get them off him, he gets so happy. Also, Satsangaji, if we see it in the context of the Kaam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar battle, when we lose the battle against Kaam, then Akal Purakh themselves gets a bit dukhi. When we lose, we ourselves get dukhi. I've seen people who are I thought they were chardi kala, and they fell victim to Kaam, and they fell down, really low. Now that person is also going to be inside somewhere dukhi, because they know the truth. Everybody knows they're in Kaam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar. No, anybody who knows what Sikhi is, they know when they're inside the wrong environment and the wrong thinking. So deep down they are dukhi, because the sukh of Naam is not with them. But at the same time, taking the other side, when they finally beat those Chor, when they finally get the sukh of Naam, so sukh moko sant batavo. Tell me that sukh, that my trisna buje har gun gavo. When my thirst goes away, what is that sukh? The sukh of Naam. When we get that sukh, Maharaj themselves gets happy. They're so happy when we turn to him and get that sukh of Naam. Santan dukh paaye te dukhi, sukh paaye sadhan ke sukhi. Himself becomes sukhi. Ek ek ki peer pachane. Each person's pain he knows. Ek ek ki. Don't think Akal does not know your pain or doesn't understand somebody else. Every single person's pain is understood by Vaheguru. Sometimes I often think about our community and we say, do we know the pains of other people? You know, when we talk about the Gurdwara being a place of dukh par har, sukh kar le jai, leave your dukh here and go home. How many Gurdwaras nowadays have counsellors? I would say, I'll tell the truth here, right now in our community, there are people in our committees and stuff that do not want to know the pain of our hearts. We got a lot of pain in our hearts, but they don't want to hire counsellors. You know why? They think of it like a can of worms. They think if I open this can of worms, I don't know how many worms are inside this can. If we start to set up female counsellors, we start finding out the pain in our community, we start setting up drug counselling, we find out how many people are druggies in our community, we don't even want to know. This is how bad we are now. We're so far away from these words, we don't even want to know. But the Khalsa should be doing this. Ek ek ki peer pachane. We should want to know the hurt inside every single person, trying to help them. This is how far we are from our Sikhi. Satsang ji, love jade hai na, mithe ne. Gurbani is mithi. But sometimes a thappad across your face as well. When you see these words, you think, asi kyun nahi karde fir? Why don't we do these things? Guru Maharaj is telling us, ek ek ki peer pachane, kat kat ke. Pat pat ki jane. You know what pat pat means? Pat means the parda. When people smile and say, I'm fine, I'm happy, behind there's just a parda. That's just the cover. Behind that parda, what's going on? We don't know. We don't know how much pain is behind that outer exterior which is smiley. What's going on behind closed doors? We don't know. And sometimes we don't want to know. But Akal Purakh does know. And those people that want to serve Akal Purakh should also want to help other people in the same way, because they represent Vaheguru. Khalsa mera mukh hai anga. Khalsa kehwa sad sad sanga. He's always with us. We should be trying in our community to make this community strong. To see the pain inside everybody's heart and heal that pain. This is what Guruji's come here for. But you know what? We don't want to, because we don't want to face the truth. We ourselves, if you go on our video, there's a katha I did last year about the grooming scandal. We ourselves are promoting a culture of fakeness. But smile and it's okay. Just say you're fine and it's fine. Fake it, but you won't make it. People think fake it and you can't make it, you won't. So Benti to our people, our new Naujawan that are coming forward, think about these things, because this is what Sikhi is really saying. No matter what you get told and what you see from our leaders, don't believe in those leaders, believe in our supreme leader, our Pradhan, Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. What they're saying is, ek ek ki peer pachane, kat kat ke, pat pat ke, pat pat ki jane. He knows. And you know what? You know when when Maharaj says here, in this, when we finish up in this Pankti, the 12th Pankti, we'll start with the 13th next week. When Maharaj says, Santan sukh dukh paaye te dukhi, right now there's a lot of dukh in this world. Look around this world, what is going on? People from Syria are trying to leave Syria, get across to Turkey. From Turkey they're going on little boats to get to parts of Greece, and they're drowning on the way. They're drowning and dying just to escape the hell that is their country. And who made that hell? You think Assad became powerful by himself? You think Syria is in the mess it is by itself? No. The West and all of us are part of that. We should be trying to solve that problem. But we just give those people no help. Ek ek ki peer pachane. Never said only Sikhan di peer pachane. Ek ek ki peer. Every single being. Those that died there in Greece, those that died in Syria, those that die every day in Punjab, he knows all of their pains. And when will he be happy? When we give that sukh to the world. How is that? By setting up a Halemi Raj, a Khalsa Raj, where these tyrants get destroyed. I keep going on and on about the Khalsa Raj, because this is what Guru Gobind Singh Ji is here to do. And sometimes those things don't get talked about in our Gurdwara. In our Gurdwara, it's all apna paat siman kar lo. But don't try to forget the big mission of the Khalsa, what we're here to do. That Musliman kept asking me today, why does your Guru tell Muslimans to become good Muslimans? why doesn't he tell them to become Sikhs? If you're saying that Islam does not have the complete truth, and it doesn't for us, how come you tell them to become good Muslims? I said, brother, you don't understand what Sikhi is here to do. If 1.6 billion Muslimans became the kind of Muslimans that Guru Granth Sahib talks about, the world would be a better place. That is what our Guru is here to do. They're not here to convert everyone to Sikhi. They're here to make the world a better place. Deg teg jag mein do chale. Rak aap aur na dale. Make the world a better place. That is what we're here to do. Ek ek ki peer phane kat kat ke pat pat ki jane. In every single kat means ha. In every single ha, kat means every single one. Pat means every single parda. Now I remember this one pankti. I used to always think about this pankti because it applies to me a lot. And Mara says ki nirguna rakh liya santan ka sadka satgur taak liya mohe papi parda. Mara says, you saved me, Vaheguru. Nirgun. I had no qualities, no good. I was useless. Nirguna rakh liya santan ka sadka. By the grace of the saints, those people that jumped your name, by their grace and Sahaj Sangat, I have been saved. I was worthless. The Mara says, Satguru taak liya. The Satguru is covered. Mohe papi parda. He knows what's inside my heart. He knows how useless I am. But he just covered it. Taak liya. He's giving me a little bit of support. Mara says, Satguru taak liya. Mohe papi parda. I'm a sinner. And then Maharaj is just giving me a little bit of parda. You know when you see somebody who's naked and you want to give them a bit of shelter, then you put the shkambli around them. Now they look okay. They've got a little bit of respect in the world. The Guru is that for us. The Guru is that for us. He covers us, and even though we might be puppies, he gives us this nice exterior and we start to look a bit spiritual, holy like he does. And he just covers us a little bit. And our guns are hidden. Like I said last week, Pai Gurdas Ji saying to Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, saying to Guruji, ki, who am I? I'm a sinner. I'm no one. Yeah, I'm nobody. But you are saying, Jat Rasatal Ot Tahari. I'm going to hell, but you are the one that I rely upon, that you don't save me. I have no goods, I have no qualities, but if you do kirpa, then I can be saved. So Maharaj says that you know the pain of every single person. Now, Guru Maharaj starts to go into a little bit of science. They say, Jab ud karakh kara kartara Praja tarat tab dehe apara Jab a karakh karat ho kab hoon Tum main milit de tar sab hoon. They say, Maharaj, when you created this world, Kartara is the creator, Ud karakh means the expansion. We say, Kita pasao eko kavao. Maharaj, Jab ud karakh kara kartara. When Vaheguru, you made the expansion, Ud karakh, then Praja tartab dehe apara. Praja means us, the population. Praja tart, on the tarti, the earth, the people on the earth. You gave them many different types of bodies. Dehe means body, apar means infinite types. You know, when today, even when I was in this Muslims, they kept saying to me, why is there not just one religion? If there's only one truth, there should only be one religion. I was trying to explain to them, you know, the truth in every religion to a certain extent, and Sikhi is in there completely, but in other religions it's there to a certain extent. Only manya. Anyway, it was on fun for a while. The point I was trying to make to him, and I forgot, is this point, what Guru Sahib is making now. He made the world in different types of colors. Akal Purukh could have made all of us look the same. What's the point of making us look differently? If they wanted, they could have made us all look the same. But how boring would that be? In the same way, he's made these different religions. Different types of things. Rangi, pati, kar jinsi. Rangi means colorful. In so many colors he's made this whole world. He likes this variety. He likes some people are short, some people are tall, some people are one-legged, some people are two-legged, some people are, all these different things. He likes this variety. He enjoys it. Rangi, pati, kar jinsi. So some people are different religions, but even in every religion, the truth still exists to a certain extent, and if we follow that truth, even then they can be blessed. It's what Guru Sahib is tell us, that they're here to teach everybody. Samana says, Praja tartab dehi apara. But then they talk about the end of the world. They say, Jab a karakh karat ho kab hu. Whenever, kab hu means when you make the world, finish the world. So you go ud karakh means expansion, and a karakh means that collapse, destruction. When you make the destruction of this world, tum main milat de tar sabun. People will all come and merge with you. Tum main mileh. So everybody is destined to go back to Vaheguru. That's what this Pankti is telling us. That we came from Vaheguru and we have to go back to Vaheguru. There is no other option. Sometimes we start thinking, well, maybe I'll just go somewhere else. But there is nowhere else. Sab Gobind hai. Sab Gobind hai. Gobind bind nahi koi. There is nothing else but Vaheguru. The question, Sangat-ji, is, if you want to go, but we have to go back to Vaheguru. But the question is when? Do you want to go there quickly or slow, or fast or slow? That is all that life is. You can't avoid going to Vaheguru. But the point is, why not get there faster? Now some people, they say, Rain do, I'll go slower. I don't want to go there faster. I'd rather go there slowly. The thing is, those people have not tasted the bliss of Naam. Those people that have tasted the bliss of Naam, the experience of God from meditation, those people that experience how amazing Vaheguru is, they can't wait to get some more. They have so much pyas inside them. They go, I want it now. Give it to me now. They go, beg milo. Janakar na bilamba. They go, meet me now. Don't take any time about it. Don't waste my time or your time. Meet me now. So Sangat-ji, this comes from understanding the thirst. We have to go there anyway, but let's build that thirst inside us. The very first Pankti of this, or the very first Chaupai of this Chaupai Sada part, Maharaj says that make me always be thirsty to say your name. Tor pitan ki rahe pyasa. When we have this thirst and we realize we're going to go back, we're going to work extra hard. Then Maharaj carries on, they go, Jete badan shrist sab tare, aap aapni booj uchare, tum sab hi te rahat niralam, jand bed ped ar alam. They say that actually all jete badan means our bodies. Jete badan shrist kar tare. All these bodies in the world that you've created, aap aapni booj uchare. Whatever wisdom you've given them, that is what they speak about you. Like for example, today is a perfect example when you went to Speaker's Corner. It was like street prachar on speed. That's basically what it was like. 3 hours in one place, different people keep coming and going and asking you questions. I was there for 3 hours on this little step, just talking to people. Now Sangat-ji, I can't obviously put up a 3 hour video, so to cut out the best bits. But the thing to understand is this, yeah? When you're talking for that long to different people, everybody comes up and gives you their wisdom, what they think as well. And then this becomes really real. Aap aapni booj uchare. Whatever they've understood, they go and tell people. So what I talk about is what I've understood. And what they talk about is what they understood. And when you look around the world, you see people at different levels of understanding coming together. And sometimes, some people's understanding is very different. Some person's talking from the world level, somebody else talking from their little box. And they can't communicate, like I tell that one guy to go away. It's not going to happen. But other people that link to your connection, they really stay. They stay and listen. For 1 hour, one person was standing there listening and just talking and talking and talking. For so long, you think, but I guess we were vela and they were vela. They were enjoying talking. But why do they want to listen? Because suddenly the truth inside them is becoming real. The things that they talked about in their heart, Sikhi is bringing those things to the forefront. So Guru Maharaj's Bujji, what they're giving us the highest wisdom, people out there do want to hear about it. And they will happily spend 1 hour listening if we go out and tell people. But if we keep it to ourselves, they will never know about it. Aap apni booj uchare. But then they say one other thing. They say, Tum sab hi te rahat niralam. You always remain distinct though. You don't become anybody's. No one controls you. You remain totally independent even then. Tum sab hi te rahat niralam. You become independent. Jar the bed ped ar alam. They say that Maharaj, even the clever people and the Vedas, they know this, that you remain independent. No one, you are not adheen to anybody. Akal Purakh is not just ours. Today many people said to us, who's your God? We're like, whoa. It's not just our God, bro. Your God too. Kale sadda nahi. Sabda Vaheguru hai. Gura ek deh bujai, sabna jiyan ka ek data, so main visar na jai. Let me never forget, He's not just our God, He's everybody's God. Sometimes we get this fake wisdom in our head, we start thinking, we are right, we are the only ones, we are the ones of God. But no, Guru Maharaj says, no, He belongs to everybody. Tum sab hi te rahat niralam, Jan the Bed, Ped, or Alam. Then they go Nirankar, Nibrakar, Nilamb, Ad Anil, Anad, Asambh, Taka, Mood, Uchart, Beda, Jako, Pevna, Pavat, Beda. Now they say, Maharaj, Nirankar, you are without any form, Waheguru. You have no form. Nirbikar. Bikar means that you have got some bad things inside you, like sins or bad qualities. Bikar. Yeah? Maharaj says, Nirbikar. You've got no bikar inside you. You are totally pure. You are totally good. Nirankar, without any form. Nirbikar, totally pure. Nirlamb. You don't need anybody's support. Ad, Anil, Anad, Asambh. You are Ad, you're the beginning. Anil means you've got no Neel. Neel means like a mark. You know people used to put the surma on their eyes? So that meant the same as Niranjan, means pure. Ad, Anil, Anad. Anad means you have no beginning. Everybody else has a beginning, but you have no beginning. You are Anad, Asambh. You take support from no one. You are totally independent. And they say, Ta ka mood uchart peda. They say idiots, like myself, idiots go out there and talk about you. They try to talk about the secrets of Waheguru. People say, I know the secret of finding God. You know, in Japji Sahib, Guru Maharaj says, that you know what? People say, I know better than everybody else how to find God. Ta ka mood. Mood means an idiot. Uchart peda. They say, I know the secret. Maharaj says, Kiv kar akha, kiv salahi, kyo varni, kiv jana. How do I know him, yeah? How do I say his name? How do I... people think, what should we do this? Kiv kar akha, kiv salahi, kyo varni, kiv jan, nanak akhan, sab ko akhe ik du ik syana. Every single person says, I know better than everybody else how to meditate upon God. They kept asking me today, what is the name of God then? What God's name should I say? I said, well, what's your name? They're like, oh, Jonathan. Like, what do your friends call you? John. What's your wife call you? Something else. If one person can have 4 names, what his parents call him some other name, children call him something else, wife calls something else, friends call him something else, on his passport he's got something else, that's 5 names for one person. Don't you think Waheguru's going to have beyond infinite amount of names? Why do we want to put Waheguru into one name? So, Maharaj says, in Jap Sahib, Maharaj says, Din Name. He's got no names. He's got all the names and no names. So Maharaj says, Ta ka mood uchart peda. An idiot tries to say, I know the secrets of God. Ped means secret. And they go, Ta ko pevna pavat beda. His secrets, his pev, are not even found by the Vedas. So no one knows the secrets of Waheguru. Akal Purakh remains completely independent from the world. No one can say, I know you what you are, I know you properly like this, I got you in my control. He's outside of everybody's. Like I said, Maharaj in Chandidiwar, they say, Kinni tera antana paya. No one has reached your ending. No one has worked out what you really are. Even I remember listening to Katha of Santamani Singh Ji from UK. He was doing a Q&A at a university. And they said, talk about God. It's very interesting. All of us, like someone like me, like Maharaj says, idiot mood. You get up and start talking about God all day long. Like, I know this, I know that about God. Santamani Singh Ji, you actually knew God. He stands there and he goes, God, very hard to say anything about God. It was hard to say if God is, or God isn't, or what is. And there you understand, the people that really know God, they don't know what it is. Pata hi nahi hai ki cheez. Nirankar. All we know is what He isn't. We don't know what He is. He goes, we don't know He's got any form. We know He's pure, He's got no bad stuff inside Him. And we know He doesn't need anybody else. But what is He? We don't know. Yeah. So the people that really know God, they understand there's nothing to say about God. Just sab kuch hai. Hor ki hai. Hor koi hai nahi. Ohi hai. Tu hi, tu hi, tu hi, tu hi. Tu hi, tu hi, tu hi, tu hi. What else can we say? It's only you. There's nothing else but you. So Maharaj says, people try and name these things, but actually no one knows. And then they say, explain this in the next pankti. It's funny enough because it comes there. Maharaj says, they say, Ta ko karpahan anumanat. They say the person tries to say that Waheguru is a stone. Ta ko karpahan anumanat. And what do they say about this person? Mahamud. Now, it's okay for us to say, everybody is equal. we treat everybody nicely. All religions have some truth inside it. But that does not mean that every religion has complete truth inside it. There is some truth within the Bible and the Quran. There is some truth inside the Vedas and the Gita. But it is not all true as per Sikhi. It's not all true, because then we would be crazy. If all those books were true, the truth becomes meaningless. So for us, Guru Granth Sahib is completely true. But other religions have aspects of the truth. Just like a university lecturer might be teaching advanced level PhD maths. Might be teaching very high level maths at PhD level, but that does not mean that the primary school teacher who teaches 1 + 1 is 2 is wrong, that they have no brains. They do have some knowledge, but they might not be able to teach advanced maths. But it still means that it's all still maths. It's a foundation. So some parts of the Bible, some parts of the Quran got truth inside them, but we don't believe all of it is true. Yeah? So Mara says here that the Hindus that call God as a stone, they say they are idiots. Now, not every single Hindu says that a God is inside stone. Not every single Hindu says that. Many Hindus, they don't believe in stone worship. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Arya Samajis in any way in sense. But the Arya Samajis do not believe in worshipping stones. They don't accept that. Now, so what Mara says, Tako kar pahan anumana. Some people say that he's in stone. Pahan means stone. Maha mood kach peda. But that person is, Mara says, a big idiot, and he does not know any secrets about God. He's completely lost. That's why Guru Sahib says, Hindu anna turku kana duhate gyani syana. That the person who's worshipping stone is completely blind. The one who at least works out there's one God that's not in a stone, i.e. Islam, at least he's got one eye. He hasn't worked out God is inside, but at least he's figured out that God is not in a stone. So nowhere in Sikhi do we say it's okay to worship stones. If anybody ever says to you, that obviously the people watching us sometimes in India, if someone says to you, oh to theek hai, Nanadev chalde hege, tusi asi gurdwara jaake matha tek de Guru Granth Sahib ji nu, tusi aake matha tek lo Nanadev de. That's what they'll say. We come to Gurdwara matha tek to Guru Granth Sahib ji. Why don't you come and worship stones with us as well? It's all equality. We say these lines, we say no. Namaskar tis hi ko hamari. And second thing, Ta ko kar pahan anumanat maha mood kach ped na jant. There's no God in a stone. So Maharaj finished all this Shabad, they say, Mahadev ko kahat sada Siv. Who is Mahadev? Mahadev is Shivji. They say, Mahadev ko kahat sada Siv. You call Shivji as Sada Siv. What is Sada Siv? The forever destroyer. The forever being that destroys everybody. You think that is Shiva. It's not. The one who will kill Shiva is Mahakal. That's what we're talking about here. Mahadev ko kahat sada Siv. You get confused, you give Shiva that high respect. He's not as high as Vaheguru. Nirankar ka chinit nahipiv. You have not worked out how to recognize Nirankar, the one who's without any form. We haven't worked out how to recognize him. Tan Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, Tan Guru Nanak Ji Maharaj, blessing us his chance to do Simran, to take his name. I'm blessed that we get the chance, this Gurdwara, every Sunday talk about Vaheguru, talk about our Gurus, learn Bani. My only benti for the Sangat is, there's loads of youth in Southall, in Hounslow, Osterley, all these areas, Heston, that don't know about the Katha, and they need it. It's not just for us people that are into Sikhi. We should all be trying to get more people to come to the Katha. When they come, and if they enjoy, hopefully they will enjoy it, then they'll come again. And then, like other people here that I see around in front of me, who their lives have changed from Gurbani, then their life will also change. And that is how we should make our Panth stronger. It's our job as a Sikh to make our Panth stronger. So, इन्हीं बेनती परवान करनियां, बोलते हुए अनेक प्रकार की गलती होंदी है. साथ संगत जी बख्शना रहे कि बख्श लो. Forgive me for the mistakes I've made. Bless me that I may continue doing Simran of Guru Sahib, reading Bani and sharing what little knowledge that I have with the wider Sahib Sangat. आओ फतेह सांझ पाओ जी. गज गज आखो वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Please donate and help spread Guruji's message. Link is in the description below. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.